Juggling around his HP, his agility to a perfect balance.
Yeah, it really is exactly that, right? Those are the two highest volatility heroes when you're just trying to push the limits to top.
So that's set up for the kill here. Flight with the chase down. Fairy Fire's there from Matthew, but a few more hits of the Battery Assault will get the job done for EG. First blood for Fly.
A little worried about this one. They actually did it before the level 2.
They should get Panda here with a rebound stun. Oh, it's actually still got the Fairy Fire. In fact, with that, he will manage to get out alive. Salva the ready as well. Panda able to stick around. Still got 2 mangoes to play with. Top lane, set him onto Fly with the stun and the hex.
He got the battery salt off though.
He's able to put a stop there for the Starbreaker of Sacred. Fly to the high ground in time. Last hit, not enough to take him out. And now it's easy. He might be able to line up some kills himself. Looks towards the Dawn. Sacred might look for a neutral deny, and he's not going to get it. Arteezy able to get the love towards the top lane. Not before EG's already there themselves, though. Both supports flying crit, ready to start setting up the play. Sacred will get the hammer out. Able to pull himself away, but Arteezy closing in upon him. TP's coming in, and now Dark Margot with the 2-man avalanche. He's going to look for the toss back, finds it onto crit. Stun now from Matthew onto Arteezy. They're able to lock down the SF, take out 2. Maybe even more here. Panda still has the slow here. Applied to Fly. But backups in terms of Arbed. Arbed, see if we can get some kills in return off the back of this Rolling Thunder. Good angle onto Panda, but there's 4 heroes here. And Arbed cannot try and pressure for more. He has to back away. Not able to turn around this fight and find anything in return there.
I love Thunder, how they play around the understanding of, SF. It's a weak hero in the early game. It's very fragile, so able to punish it nice and early.
Secret actually jump in aggressively around the power in spawn. Will end up being down bottom, DD. So if they can burst through crit for this, they certainly can. Toss back into the stun. Thunder gonna take another kill around the river.
The Thunder style, right? We saw last game tons of nukes on every single hero. This time it's very similar. Not bad.
He's gonna step up.
Got the solar.
Got the hex into the stun. He's dead. A quick catch there from Thunder as Arbed not prepared for that move at all, or maybe feeling that Crit would somehow be able to bail him out, but of course no options were there for Crit to be able to save Arbed. Thunder, they'll now step up for more. Fly stepped into the river. They'll pick up both kills. And at the same time, bottom lane, it's actually Pakaz that's draining Nightfall. As with the static link and the adaptive strike, Nightfall is so close to dying here. Not quite a minute. He's going to have Plasma Field in a second. The mana's putting up Pakaz.
Oh my god!
And it's not enough to kill him alive. He's still trying to push up, but the TPs are coming in. Pakaz, he gave it his best shot. He nearly gets it there, but he won't. EG able to punish him. I mean, the smoke play.
They've got
to set up.
They've got more than enough burst for
They've got all the ults. I mean, top lane. EG, smart move from them to get aggressive onto Sacred. He's the one that provides the global backup. If they take him out, there's nobody that's able to bail him out.
Nightfall knows. He's like, wait a minute. Nobody reacted top. Oh, God. And he knows he's going down here.
Yeah, they'll throw out the ults. I see Matthew holding back the finger. So yeah, he's been very controlled with this. And it definitely hurts for EG. They know that threat of the burst will be there. They're going to try for Sacred once again. This time Sacred a little further up than before.
Got the
Managed to get the hammer out, but the cogs are down. Has the backup of Matthew and Panda. Chain Frost is there. Fly, hook shots out. They've taken out Sacred. This time Matthew ready to burst through Fly with that finger. Finish him off. Arbed will turn up from the side to make sure they get a second, but Dark Margot is in with a blink. And here's the buyback. Dawnbreaker, Sacred ready to fly over towards the fight and turn this around as it's a double kill for Matthew. Crit tries to run. The tree will chase him. The Sacred ready to dive in underneath this tier 1 tower. Crit trying his best with the Jukes. Not doing a bad job about it at all.
They see him now.
They do indeed. He can only hide there for so long. I mean, they know that there's no Dawnbreaker able to head over and help out Pakaz.
But Panda, he walks in. He did see that ward, it looked like, for a quick second. They're gonna go for him.
See if Thunder want to do anything about this. It will take a bit of time to take Panda down.
He's still alive.
In fact, if they can take him down at all, they can't. Panda able to walk away. Thunder, they'll happily take the fight that EG try and poke for us once again.
Ton of burst damage from Waveform and from the adaptives early.
I mean, do you imagine if EG wants this BKB's done on Nightfall, will they look to try and force a fight? So top lane Matthew, he's getting gone on, but Pakaz thinking about maybe trying to find something themselves out of this. Dark Margot's in with a jump. He's able to close the gap on Arteezy. He just burst straight through him. Able to jump straight over towards Artur at the back of the fight. Throwing out the tips as well.
That is massive cause for concern. I mean,
very close to having the blink. Should have it ready for the next fight. So a chance for him to maybe get in and get that opening stun. So over towards the river, and look at the pushback onto Sacred. Separated from the rest of us, seen by the cogs, but the Chain Frost is out.
They're on Arteezy.
Goes in with a jump, finds Arteezy in the river. Arteezy not able to get off a single spell as the Shadow Fiend falls. See Nightfall have to just hope for a BKB TP out of it.
Oh, and there's
no fight to be had. This is around the Roshan Thunder. They can look for this. I mean, can they get the kill? They get the Aegis on Picard.
EG have to they have to get the SF BKB to have any type of chance. I'm still just astonished that he showed up there. As Nightfall,
Bottom.
They're going for him.
They made the jump. They know that the BKB here for Nightfall on cooldown. Finger at the ready. Nightfall, he's got the stick charges, the static links, but there's nowhere to run. Picard finishes him off with the adaptive strike.
18-8. It just feels like all over the place for the last 10 minutes. It's just been Thunder making every single move successfully.
Dire's bottom tower.
EG, that BKB still not finished up.
And look at Thunder, they're ready to go for more. Into the triangle here, Crip. Tries to turn us down his ground with the ultimate. Won't be able to get him with the stun for the rebound. Matthew able to line up the two-man stun here. Return, catches both supports out. 2 more dead on EG.
All out a long inevitable death.
There we go. The BKB is there for Arteezy, but the same to be said for Dark Margot. He's going to have even less fear if that's even possible.
He's just in.
He is. Some of the jump, Nightfall immediately pops the BKB. They're just terrified of EG. There's the jump back you. He's able to find the Hex onto Arteezy. The stun follow-up. A perfect jump there from Thunder. Causes the death of Artur behind the tier 2s. Once again, Thunder's favorite place to fight. As Crip falls, 3 dead on EG. They're ready to go past the tier 4. Dark Margot in with the avalanche. 4 dead on Evil Geniuses. As it's just too much for them, Fog. They find the opening that they need.
But do they have the damage now at this point with this when they're this far behind? There's a Solar Guardian that's gonna come in.
Get the opening roll in Thunder. See the ult coming in from Sacred. They didn't have enough damage. Dark Margot only gets burst down to half HP. He's ready to put the BKB turn. Take down Crip. Hookshot there from Fly, but the heavy hits here from Thunder. Take him down as well. Stun, Hex, lockdown onto Arbet. 3 dead on EG.
They want more.
And Nightfall, he's up on the glyph. He'll opt for a TP out. Same to be said for Arteezy. The 2 cores will manage to escape here with the BKB. EG just can't get that footing, can't get that momentum that's enabled them to pop off as they have been in the group stage.
And EG did get the first blood that they've been looking for, I think. I know in this game, I don't remember the last one.
Bottom Matthew. He's going to get the 2-man setup here. Next is going to follow up on Nightfall. Sacred. Pretty beefy, and with the finger burst onto Fly. Fly is going to get taken out. Ahmed does off to the side again. Nightfall and Arteezy, all they can do with their BKBs is BKB and TP out. They cannot fight them. So see any play that EG can try and go for in terms of punishing Thunder when they go for the high ground. Matthew.
He showed himself.
They know he's in the trees somewhere. Matthew's going to go for the blind stun.
They're still just going to chase him.
Jukes are there from Arteezy, but Matthew, he'll still be able to chase him out. Hex is there. They're on top of him with the combo. Tips once again being thrown the way of Arteezy. Godlike for Picard.
And to answer the question of the comeback on the high ground, they don't have the... Look at Matthew. Immediately whips himself. He's like, let's go.
With the scan EG, so they know that Thunder Awaken's there, but not really too much they can do with that info apart from continue to stay hidden in the tree line.
Matthew knows. He's in.
Oh, he's in with the jump. Straight away with the Hex. They burst through Fly. Nightfall pops the BKB in time. Tries to come in with a static link, but Picard is there. Heads in with a wave form. Takes out Nightfall immediately. Sacred committing in deep. Starbreaker stun lands onto Arteezy. Arteezy will pop the BKB. Arbet's in with the stun. On top of the Dawnbreaker, but the finger burst. The Hex is there. They lock down Arteezy. The SF will fall. Arbet, the only one to get out.
GG.
As there it is. GG is called. Thunder Awaken. Turn up here in the first series of the playoffs here at the International Level and take down EG 2-0, knocking them down to the lower bracket. And this was a pretty severe knockdown, Bob.